Okay, so we just made it to the property. This is our neighbor's property that we planted, and they recently put in a driveway here so we can get into the property. Now, we still needed to do a bunch of dozer work and tractor work, moving trees and whatnot, to clear this driveway out even further so we can get equipment in. So this is what it looks like. Looks really good. Looks really nice. They did a good job with the driveway. Put a nice culvert in. And then we got a lot of work to do with the dozer and stuff. As you can see, there's a big dip right here, and you gotta take out maybe some of these bigger trees and trim them up. Still a lot of work to be done. Let's see how it looks though. And I mean, we did plant it really late in the season, so I don't expect like some crazy growth, but just to see that it's growing would be nice. But as you can see, we planted all this and even a little further that way too. So I mean, it was a good at least 40 acres, I think it was. So I ought to get a pretty good yield off of it, surely. And as you can see, oh, that might be some of the winter wheat right there, and over there. Okay, we got little sprouts coming up still. Okay. And this is the day after all the snow and the ice and everything melted off. So we're pretty waterlogged at the moment. But we got little sprouts here and there. That's about all I'm seeing at the moment. So, and I think we'll go in and we'll check out the rest of our properties and just see how the winter wheat's doing. I'll show you guys a progress update, and we'll keep you informed. Okay, I'm back at the farm now, and I'm gonna take the MTV, the good old MTV, out and look at the wheat and give a progress update on that. Let's see how we're doing over here. So we planted both sides of the driveway over here, and we planted our back section right here behind the house. We planted over there, way across the way. You got to go through the cow pasture to the other side, and that's where we planted. And then also back here behind us as well, across the creek, across the Pecan Creek. Right now you can see a whole bunch of geese over there by the pond. We really need to get some steady rain going because our ponds are drying up, and that's not good. It's not good, guys. We're in a pretty good drought here in Oklahoma right now. We're waiting for those springtime rains. Yeah, I'll show you the ponds too here in just a second. It's pretty bad. MTV's cold. Up there eating the rest of that hay down to the ground. I'll have to put a little bit more out for them here in just a little bit, either today or tomorrow. Right now they have plenty to eat and plenty to drink, but we'll have to start worrying about it pretty soon. Did a little bit of adjusting on the carburetor on this MTV, and I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to adjust it a little more. Let's see how she does when she gets warm. Yeah, she's staying running. Okay, all right, here we go. Okay, so let's show you the back side of the property real quick. pretty late. We were super busy with the hay season, and we couldn't make time to get over here and get this planted. It just wasn't happening. We had to finish up with all of our hay properties and everything. Right now, that's kind of like our cash crop, so we had to get that taken care of. But what's interesting is that's the lateral lines right there. It's all nice and green. And then over here on this corner, that's where we had like some big log piles, and eventually we burned it. But I mean that stuff makes the wheat sprout like crazy and grow really fast. But I mean, it's kind of to be expected how it's doing right now because we planted it so late. You'll see in springtime it'll start shooting up like crazy. Hopefully you can see this though. I mean, we got some really good rows. It's growing really good in certain spots. And, I mean, it's sprouted pretty much everywhere. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Document the growth of the wheat so we can look back and see how it did and show you guys at the same time. We worked really hard to get this thing in the ground, get this seed in the ground. Try not to drive on it. And keep in mind this is February. Be the 30th or something. Let me look. February 28th. Is this a leap year? Really? Okay. It is a leap year because tomorrow's March 1st. I know that for sure. Interesting. To across the sides of the driveway, those are the spots that usually grow really thick and lush. We think it has something to do with the cow poop and all that being washed down the hill. And that's where they stay most of the time. So. It's all coming in. It looks good. It's just if we would have got it about like a month earlier or something, it would be probably at least 6 inches tall. It'd be looking really nice. We'll have to try to do that this year and see if we can schedule some time in for it. It's just rough, man. But it's looking good though. It ought to get way ahead of the weeds. Real good. You can see the rows really nice. I think this was the first area that we planted, so this should be the thickest of all of them. I'm gonna go over our bridge here. I don't know if we've showed that on video yet or not. We should have got some footage of us building that thing, man. That was an ordeal. We even had it flow down the creek one time. It was pretty terrible. This is usually the worst section of the property that we just have the hardest time getting anything to grow in it. But I see rows. I see rows, guys. Oh yeah. That's a good sign. It'd be nice if we can get something to finally grow. You can see it right here. does not have a good turning radius. Turns about like our dualies do. We got a lot of limbs to pick up too, man. These pecan trees sure are pretty though. Pecan Creek Farm, guys. Let's see how this side did. It's going really good right there. That looks nice. Right here we got some good rows. Not sure how well it did right here in this area. I don't see very many rows or little green sprouts. I mean, it comes in little sections, it looks like. I'm not sure how well it did, like in some of those bare spots. We'll have to kind of see how it does during springtime. But I mean, along the edges look really good. There's a few spots in the middle. That section over there looks really nice. Really good around these trees here. Look at that. Very nice. Just gonna go down this way a little bit. Yeah, it's coming in really good over here. As you can see, where it gets really green up on this hill right here, that's where we're used to spread all of our straw and stuff that our little baby calves had pooped on and peed on. So I mean, that's growing really good where we spread all that stuff. I see lots of green. Looks nice. So I'll be curious how it does in springtime. Let's go across the way over by the shop so I can show you the rest of the wheat.